Guess what? I just saw Five Nights at Freddy 2 and I'm going to be spoiling it and reviewing it. So let's get in. The top first part of the movie is amazing. The top part is amazing. And it's really about a character named Charlotte that we see. And if you're familiar with the lore, you know who Charlotte is. Charlotte is waiting for the marionette show. Five Nights at Freddy had a marionette, kind of like a puppet, and she's waiting for it to perform. And a child comes here and tells her she's going to be here. Let's go have cake. She does. She sees a little kid out of the corner of her eye when she's at the table getting cake and pizza get taken by a man in a bunny suit, yellow bunny suit. She goes to try to get help. She doesn't go run after him. She goes to the parents saying, "Help me." She goes to like 3 to 4 parents in hysterics. They all turn her away. So what does she do? She's gonna go save that kid. She goes to the restricted areas. Well, she doesn't know William Afton or anything like that, but she sees a boy on the floor. He's knocked out. He's not dead. He's alive. She scoops him up like a hero, like a firefighter, and she carries him out. Sadly, she doesn't know that someone is chasing behind her. And before she reaches the stage to get to help, he got her 3 times. She makes it behind the curtain, but it's too late. She screams and lets the boy down, but she's already dead and everyone knows it. She collapses on the stage when the trapdoor springs open and a marionette doll pops up holding Charlotte. And then, guess what? The movie does not end there. It simply does a dialogue of all that's happened from that point to what happened with the first movie. Is dealing with their own mess after the first movie. Mike is trying to move past it. Abby missing her friends. Vanessa PTSD from her father, and oh my god, it is like so sad. But everyone has PTSD, and all Abby wants to do, the little girl, wants to go fix her friends because that's what Mike promised her, but they're broken. She goes one day to school to the robotics class because she wants to learn kind of how to fix stuff. But the teacher dismisses her, very rude. She goes home the next day, and there's a robotics fair coming up, but she goes home because the teacher doesn't want her to show up. But Mike goes out. She goes out too, only he doesn't know it. She goes back to the location one in the first movie, and everything's destroyed just as it was in the end of Five Nights at Freddy 1. And she's upset. Mike's trying to cheer her up, and she finds this little toy. It's kind of like a walkie-talkie that you could talk to Five Nights at Freddy cast, but it's not really a walkie-talkie. It's like a toy. She grabs it and holds onto it, and she's using it throughout the movie because she thinks that the toys can hear her because she misses them. Sadly, one day someone talks back to her, and it's not her friends. Someone contacts Abby through the device, through the toy, and you can guess who it is. Before this all happened, 3 ghost hunters go to the original Five Nights at Freddy, and they run into many of the animatronics there, but there's only one spirit there, and she controls them all. Who is it? It's Charlotte, who is now in a marionette doll. Charlotte controls all of the objects, all of the animatronics, but she's no longer the kind, loving child. Not even in the lore, she is a monster, and everyone. But she contacts Abby to get her to come, because she knows that Abby's a good person, and she can use her as leverage against Vanessa from the first movie, William Afton's daughter, because they can't leave. And through all this, the ghost children, no one knows what happened to them. But she makes it believe that these Five Nights at Freddy puppets, the animatronics, are them. But they're not. They're just Charlotte taking control of them. When Vanessa goes the next time, she kind of confronts the marionette doll, Charlotte. But Abby's come back after the whole mess at school, and she's gonna threaten Abby. And you know what the crazy thing is? There was one scene where Chica, aka Charlotte, as the controlling Chica, puts her hand right here, just like her father William Afton did to the victim that Charlotte tried to save that day that she got killed. the saved little boy, just like this. She knew that he was not playing around, Vanessa. So Vanessa gave him the code, and they're free. What a story. Basically, Charlotte just wants revenge on all the adults. She doesn't blame William Afton for killing her, which is crazy. She blames the adults. And to be honest, they all have fault. They didn't help her when she clearly wanted help. But what can you do? But she was defeated, of course, by a music box that calms her. That's how Abby was able to control her. Well, not Abby, actually. Vanessa. Sorry. Thanks, sir. Vanessa's been able to control Charlotte and make her sleep with the music box, but it got destroyed. Someone smashed it or broke it. So they got another one. I'm not gonna spoil it who, but Charlotte is subdued. After she's subdued, someone makes a special guest, and I'm gonna spoil it, but at the same time I am. He's another one of William Afton's kids. That's all I'm gonna say. And he comes and he wants to complete his father's mission. It's not gonna work out for him, because the ghost children show up. And they are protecting Michael, Abby, Vanessa, and they scare William Afton's other child away. Right? And he gets knocked out by someone. But it's over, it's done, but the ghost children, they cannot exist outside of Freddy's. So what happens to them? They go to heaven. But they leave one warning left. With them gone, they can't control him. You know him. And he's going to be twice as powerful when he comes back. That's all they say. And they go to heaven. Mike is like, leave us alone, Vanessa. We don't want to deal with you anymore. Too much lies. The last scene of the movie is Vanessa in the doorway looking sad because she's all alone. But someone's creeping up behind her, ready to take possession. Charlotte. And you can see the transformation that Vanessa has into the marionette doll, and the movie ends. So definitely we will get part 3, hopefully. But all in all, this was the kind of little spoiler review for Five Nights at Freddy 2, and I give it my stamp of approval. If you want to go see it, please go see it. I just saw it a few hours ago. It was amazing, and get a soda while you're at it. Anyway, stay strong and stay passionate. Bye guys.